Hey Pumpkin.
Hey Pumpkin, what are we talking about today?
I think this is a Disney unpacking video. So I guess it's sort of in contrast to like a Disney packing video, but we're gonna unpack it.
Not things, but advice. Things of the mind.
So we had a trip recently to Disney.
When we say Disney, we essentially just mean like Disney and Universal Studios. Universal's just kind of hard to say.
I'll do my
It's
best.
too long.
We had a recent trip to Orlando. Hey buddy.
Hey buddy.
You know, one of the things that we always talk about when we return from a trip is how can we plan and optimize for the next trip? And because we travel to Disney and Orlando fairly frequently,
Quarterly in 2025.
that might be not healthy.
Okay.
I think the thing that, we've both felt is no matter how many times we've been to Orlando and how many times we've done it, there's still always something we're learning every single time. And, what will we do different next time?
It's also like a great way to kick the post-trip blues. You're planning for the next trip and you're getting dopamine just like strategizing about how to make it better. So apparently it is a thing.
Do we want to just give some context to the trip?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So we traveled from a Monday to Saturday. It was a trip. It was mid-March. So it was during a few different festivals at the different parks. So at Universal Studios, they had Mardi Gras going on at the time. And then at Epcot,
Flower and Garden.
Flower and Garden. I think maybe one of my favorites, I would say. Do you want to talk a little bit about the weather?
We got really lucky that week.
Yeah, like low 80s mostly.
Low 80s. And we're based in Chicago, so anything above 70 is good.
Anything above 90 and I melt.
It rained, like real rain, one day, maybe. No matter what time of year you go, you should always prepare for rain, even in the winter.
And I guess the last thing to maybe add to the context of our trip too is that we're Universal pass holders.
I would say in general, while Disney is the main draw to go to Orlando, Universal Studios property really is our home. We've done split stays before where we start at Universal and then switch to a Disney hotel. But this time around, we just stayed put on Universal property, specifically Aventura Hotel, which is our favorite. We've been there like 4 or 5 times now.
Our first unpacking topic is packing.
Overall, our packing situation looks like this. One check-in bag, that's anything that's like things you would wear, clothes, accessories, shoes, that sort of thing.
Socks.
Precisely. Second bag is a carry-on bag, and that contains pretty much everything else, specifically any electronics or anything with a battery, because you can't put batteries in a check-in bag. Then as far as personal items go, we have like a travel day toolkit almost. We have a big backpack that is pretty much the maximum personal item size for at least United Airlines. And that carries a lot of electronics that we need on hand. And then me and my toddler, we put all our stuff in a diaper bag that's specifically for travel day. What else do we have? We have our travel car seat, which actually folds up into a backpack, but it's super light because Uber car seat is a myth. And a Bugaboo butterfly stroller. It folds up into carry-on size. We had a bad experience gate checking our stroller once, so don't have to gate check it. We can just use it like a carry-on so it doesn't get broken again. Once we're in the parks, our bag situation is a little bit different. Disney is pretty flexible. You can pretty much bring any kind of bag on almost any ride, with maybe like a few exceptions, Tron I think being one of them. But Universal, a lot more of the attractions and rides require lockers. They will allow a small crossbody bag. So that's why I use a crossbody bag as like my park bag.
So if you are not traveling with a toddler, think about your park kit there and make sure that it is like just crossbody slings, which is what Frankie wears. The backpack that I wear, the only way we get away with that at Universal is because we're doing child swaps at all the rides. It's called a child swap, but really it's kind of a parent swap.
It's called like a family room.
And so one parent goes in, hangs out with the kiddo, one parent rides the ride, and then they do their swap. But that allows me to be able to bring that backpack through the line, which otherwise the cast members that work there would be stopping you from entering the queue with a backpack. we got a new day pack. On the shoulder straps, it actually has pockets on the shoulder straps. And that was really nice. You know, throughout the week, I was constantly switching between glasses, sunglasses, you know. So that backpack to me was, you know, certainly a big game changer and upgrade on our travel kit.
Then we have like a proper diaper bag that stays in the stroller for like any kind of moments where, yeah, it's the bag.
It's a bag.
Water, you know, rain jackets, change of clothes, that sort of thing. All right, what fashions?
Fashion show at work. Fashion show at work. Fashion show.
Let's get to it.
Okay.
I know every time we go, we try to pack pretty minimally. Midway through the trip, we'll do laundry, but it's kind of pricey to do laundry. At least in Aventura, it's $4 to wash, $4 to dry. To make things more efficient with the washing, I decided to just go with black colored tops. Tops are the things that you kind of swap out the most because you sweat, etc. I think it makes a lot of sense to just pack dark tops, and you have a lot of dark tops, so it made sense.
Yeah, I'd honestly put tops as like something was a learning lesson for me. So normally when I travel, I do a 1 shirt per day kind of rule. I need to rethink that maybe a little bit more for Orlando. Depends on when you go, but even mid-March, you know, getting into the 80s. And that's where I think like thinking through having multiple tops per day, probably being a little bit more strategic with that heat.
As far as rain gear goes, we do have a stroller cover. Realize that's not fashion for the stroller. And then we have rain gear for all of us, rain jacket. I like a poncho because you can put it over your backpack, potential backpack too, or crossbody bag. It's pretty packable. It's by a brand, I think, called Frog Togs. Very, very like compact. But I also like all of us having a baseball cap. I know we always associate baseball caps as like, it's mostly for sun. There's probably no sensation that I hate more than rain pattering on my face. I bring a baseball cap for that reason as well. Even if you don't go crazy with the rain gear, at least have a baseball cap. It will keep water out of your face.
I did not let you put a baseball cap on me.
Yeah, I brought your baseball cap. You didn't wear it once.
Certainly, I get it, you know, good for eye protection, certainly in that Florida sun. A lot of reasons to wear a hat. I find it very challenging. While I definitely wear hats during the winter, I really don't like wearing hats in the summer, and it just makes me hotter. So we have unpacked packing and fashions. Now we're unpacking travel day.
Travel day, okay. I'm gonna check. Stop.